The angel's message to you today is brought to you by the angel of abundance and tells you, these mistakes produce lack and misery in your life. My beloved, in the fabric of all existence, of all realities and of the entire universe, the energy of abundance is constantly flowing. When the energy of abundance is not worked in a positive way and is not kept in harmony, the energy of lack is produced. Today, I want to offer you my angelic guidance to orient you in the right way towards abundance. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why, staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also, take advantage of the final advice to take your first big step. I invite you at this time to explore some mistakes you may be making without being aware of it. Mistakes that break the balance and harmony of abundance. These are mistakes that produce shortages, mistakes that lead to misery and prevent you from channeling the flow of the blessings of the universe correctly. The first and most common mistake is the scarcity mentality. I know it seems obvious, but you have to act with humility and look inside yourself to recognize those aspects of your mentality that can lead you to have a scarcity mind. Because that is the exact opposite of an abundant mind. It is a belief that can become ingrained in your mind that makes you believe that the universe has an end, that resources for you are limited. You have to open your mind to abundance and realize that the universe has everything for you, that you have the capacity and the ability to get everything you need. The universe is more than enough, it is vast and generous. It is infinite. You have to eliminate from your thinking the thoughts of scarcity and misery. You have to replace them with thoughts of abundance. The lack or scarcity mentality acts like a veil in front of your eyes. It is something that hinders the authentic vision of abundance, of all the abundance that surrounds you. That's why this belief produces scarcity. Because if you hold on to the idea that there is an end to everything, that you can never have enough, that belief will become a reality for you by virtue of the law of attraction of the universe. I know it's not easy to eliminate the scarcity mentality, but for that you have all your angels here with you. It is my mission, as an angel of abundance, to help you eliminate all those deficiencies. Listen to your inner voice, the voice that connects you to abundance. Do not allow the scarcity mentality to become strong within you, because that mentality only brings negative consequences to your life. The mistake of having a scarcity mentality will lead you to feel anxious, fearful, and insecure wherever you go. The scarcity mentality is certainly an obstacle to receive, an impediment to accept. The scarcity mentality is like a lock that you put on the doors of abundance. It is something that prevents you from opening those doors for the energies of abundance to flow naturally. But you don't have to feel guilty about having a scarcity consciousness or mindset at times. This is an opportunity to see beyond. To look inside yourself and let go of those chains that bind you to shortages and miseries. The second error that produces lack in your life is fear. And fear is a delicate thing, because in small doses, fear can be positive. That is to say, fear can help you to protect yourself from dangers and to keep you alert. But like everything else, it has to have balance, it has to have a fair measure. When fear gets out of control, it becomes a force that dominates your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Thus, excessive fear can unblock the flow of abundance, because it makes you think that you will lose what you have, or that you will never have enough. To let go of that fear, you have to look to the universe with the confidence that everything is in place for your highest good. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. Thank you always. You have to know how far that fear is healthy. And for that task you can count on my assistance, count on my service and my light to help you decipher what is hidden behind the fear. The third error requires a lot of humility to recognize it. Because this mistake is about lack of gratitude. You need to be humble of heart to realize that sometimes you are not grateful enough to the universe for the blessings you have in your life. Because sometimes you focus too much on what is missing and not enough on what you have. The key to not making this mistake is precisely there. You have to pay attention to the things you already have and be thankful for them. Be thankful in advance for the things you need to come into your life. Because that way you attract them, that way you can serve and attract blessings to your life. It is that simple and that simple. But you have to be very careful with your thoughts because the mind sometimes goes the wrong way. Your heart and your abundant mentality are the ones that have to guide you in this sense. Be grateful for abundance and abundance will come to you. The fourth mistake is comparing yourself to others. Comparing yourself with others to see how much others have and how much you have will only bring you suffering. It will also make you envious, and you will often become envious of others as well. All this is negative for you. It is not good for you. You have to see yourself as a unique and wonderful creature, as a creature that follows its own path. You don't need to compare yourself with others. The key to not making this mistake is to focus on your own development, your own goals and achievements without comparing yourself to others. The fifth mistake is not maintaining a proper vibration. When you are not good with yourself, you feel deficiencies within yourself. And that will be reflected in the form of shortcomings on the outside as well. Therefore, you need to focus on positive thoughts, to focus on your own path and your healing. Your well-being is very important, and to have what you want you have to recognize that you deserve it. You have to love yourself and treat yourself with love. The sixth mistake is to look outside for what you can only find inside you. Because abundance is your natural state. To have abundance you must be abundant. If you are lacking in your thoughts, words and actions, you will have lack in your life. You have to connect with abundance from within to manifest it in your life. If you connect with lack from within, that is what you will materialize in your life. The seventh mistake is not trusting yourself enough. You have to realize that many times you see yourself as incapable, even though you really are not. But if you tell the universe that you are incapable, you will be incapable. You have to take charge, take responsibility, and prove to yourself that you are capable of abundance, that you are worthy of abundance, that you are not going to attract lack and misery into your life. Humanity created lacking minds, minds of misery and poverty, minds of sadness and lack. Thus, much of humanity is mired in lack without being aware that they have within them everything they need to change it. They have the opportunity to make the change towards a millionaire mind. The millionaire mind is the purest state of mind and the closest to divine consciousness because the mind of abundance is the mind of the whole. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.